4-speed, 175cc, and with the rain and the sun and then the rain, I could have brought any number of classic bikes out, but I thought actually I'd just come out of a Bantam, you know. Yeah. But Bonneville, I've got a Bonneville.
Have you really?
Yeah, 1977-78. It's in a garage being repaired at the moment. It's got an awful noise on the gearbox, but I'm going to see it tomorrow morning. But my friend and I toured the Peak District and Wales on a classic Bonneville.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I haven't got a Bonneville. I've had 2 BSA.
Yeah, which BSAs did you have?
Starfire.
Is that the A65? No, Starfire.
Starfire, yeah. And the Barracuda.
Ah, the Barracuda, I know the Barracuda.
250.
Yeah, well I've got the 250 C15, 1959 that is, and that's pretty much my go-to bike, but Patina had not been running a while, and I'm sort of preparing the larger BSA for potentially going to the Yorkshire Dales this coming week, midweek.
You know, you have to live your life, don't you?
Do you think?
You've got to live it, mate. Well, yeah, well done, I do think.
Yeah.
Wow, how do you find the time to get with each one of these then?
I don't know, it's all time management, isn't it? I don't have a box at Chelsea, I don't have expensive memberships at clubs, I drive a pretty shitty car, but all of them are money pits, you know. You do need several £1,000s over the year to keep them running, but yeah, it's all about mental health, isn't it? Everybody does something differently, you know. Some people like dogs, some people like cats. For me, right now, for another 2 years, it's these. After 2 years, they're all going, and yeah, I'll have a couple of modern ones for the remainder of my riding years. However that looks.
But retirement in a couple of years, are you retiring in a couple of years?
I never say never. I enjoy my job.
Yeah, that's a plus.
And I think that helps with the mental health, you know.
It does, yeah.
Some of the problems are not easily solved, and I think that keeps the grey matter going, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
I got mates who retired, and just simply gave up, you know.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, so this was the frame and wheels, everything except for the engine is as is.
Right.
And then my friend Nicola and I went to North London and bought the engine the same year as the frame and the wheels from, I think, a stockbroker, a multi-millionaire. He sold 20 engines out of a shed. His father had recently passed, and I bought the I think we might have bought 2 or 3 engines. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I've more engines than motorcycles.
Well, they always come in handy, don't they, as a spare, I suppose.
To be honest with you, it wouldn't be unheard of for me if an engine goes wrong to simply swap the engine, and then when the winter comes, you know, rebuild the engine.
Yeah. Well, it's all plus, like you say. It's interesting stuff. Gets you kind of alert in that area, and well, mate.
I think it's all about that, isn't it? You know.
Mate, it's fantastic to see it.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Thank you. And what bike has you got, sir?
Well, the one that I used to use was a Bonneville. I've had a Trident, but the ones that I want to restore, and in different degrees, I've got a Thunderbird, and then a 5T. So I've got a 5T and a 6T.
Yes.
So one's a little bit younger than the other one. I think the 5T was 1951.
Yes.
And that was used with the RAF for a long time before it was put on the street.
Yeah.
And then the 6T, I bought it as a load of bits anyway.
Wow.
It had 2 left-hand Bonneville carbs on it.
Just goes to show, doesn't it? There was another gentleman, I hope he didn't mind me recording the conversation. But when I come out on a rusty bike, people approach me. When I come out on the Norton, I mean they do. I mean, for those that watched my video yesterday, what you didn't see, and Simon will probably validate this, although he's probably a bit less harsh than I am, it was a right bloody chopper. he sat on the pub table opposite as we pulled up on the Nortons, and he was giving it max. And yeah, anyway,